LG G Flex has a big 6-inch screen that is really big. There are only 3 devices with bigger screens, so you have one really big device that arcs from top to bottom. It's strange to hold a device like this one. LG calls the screen is the biggest poled plastic OLED screen of the market, a screen designed for smartphones. The screen is really bright and you can see the difference compared to other devices. Of course, the pixels per inch are not as many as in other devices. LG G Flex has 245 pixels per inch and it's an average number compared to huge devices like Samsung Mega, Huawei ZenMate. Of course, there are big phones with better screens like HTC One Max or Samsung Galaxy Round, so the screen is impressive, but it's not one of the best screens of the market. LG G Flex has a 13 megapixel camera. You can find 13 megapixel cameras in a lot of premium devices. When Nokia 1020 is on the market with a huge 41 megapixels camera and Sony Xperia Z1 has a 20.7 megapixels camera, we cannot be impressed with the 13 megapixel camera of LG G Flex. LG G Flex has a rear button and it can combine some camera features to that button. For example, the camera timer flashes the rear key LED to indicate that a countdown has begun, or the face detection indicator displays the LED on the rear key in green to confirm status of face detection and focus. Okay, that's useful, but not game-changing technology. LG G Flex has a powerful 2.25 GHz quad-core chipset and 2 GB of RAM. Today we are living in the quad-core era of smartphones and the difference between two quad-core phones is not that big. Of course, Samsung Galaxy Note 3 has 3 GB of RAM that makes the difference, but even LG G Flex is fast and can handle multitasking and HD movies, so no need to worry about the speed. LG G Flex has a 3050 mAh battery that is on the top of the market. LG G Flex has the second biggest battery of the market after Huawei ZenMate. There are a lot of devices with more than 3000 mAh batteries like HTC One Max, Samsung Mega and ZTE Grand Mimo. The big body of these devices and the special power needs for their screens require bigger batteries, but with even one of the biggest batteries of the market, you only have 1 day of power. LG G Flex has the 4.3 Android version, and I cannot understand why a new premium phone that comes in the market in November doesn't have the latest version like other premium phones as HTC One Max, Samsung Galaxy Note 3 Round or Nexus 4. You can find some interesting apps pre-installed in LG G Flex like Knock On, Guest Mode and Plug and Pop that can also be found on LG G2. There is also QTheater that gives users quick access to photos, videos and YouTube from the lock screen, and also Dual Window that divides the screen into 2 separate windows for multitasking. One thing is sure here, LG G Flex is different. This is not the first flexible phone, but it's the first with that specific design. Is this design useful? Of course it is. The phone curvature arc is optimized for the average face and it delivers improved voice and sound quality. So the curved form increases the sound level by 3 dB, and compared to typical flat smartphones, you can have also a more reassuring grip that fits more comfortable in your pocket, and also the curved display offers an IMAX-like experience. You have to see it to understand. Comparing the size to other big inches devices, we can see a big heavy device that is not slim enough because of the curved design. LG G Flex weighs 177 grams to 8.7 millimeters with compared to Samsung Galaxy Round. One other interesting thing is the back cover that is self-healing. As you may see, the back cover is elastic and can recover from daily scratches and nicks. It cannot recover forever, but it can save you sometimes. This is a beautiful phone. We love it because it has good specs, design you will never forget, and some features that make smartphones better. Checking the total rating, LG G Flex is losing some points from the RAM memory, the design because it's heavy, and the older Android version, but it could be a choice because the wow factor is really high and the specs are premium.